Hey everyone, how you doing today? We're actually lucky today. We're doing 4 videos with Omar, my real estate entrepreneur, and this one's for him. How should an agent work with qualify investors? Because we've all seen it. Those real estate meetups or those $99 Saturday sessions, and suddenly everybody's calling real estate agents saying, I'm an investor. How should agents qualify that phone call, Omar? Because I know it happens a lot.
Oh, and I'm going to tell you guys, starting out in this business, being an agent initially before I was a broker and then before I was an investor, I got the phone call. I got the phone call of like, hey, I want to buy houses and I want to flip them and everything else. And me, 5 years or 4 years in, was like, oh, okay, sure. So I'll tell you what you guys need to find out. First of which, if you're an agent and an investor's calling you, have them send you their proof of funds.
Mm-hmm.
First off, okay? Are they getting a line of credit or are they really liquid, meaning they have 400, 500, 600K in the bank account with their name on it or their company name? Straight up, ask them immediately. Okay, perfect. Before you waste your time and your wheels and you're going to be spinning and you're going to go try to find a deal for them because you want to make a commission check. Okay? And initially, I know everybody wants to be the investor, but right now, you're new in the business. You're a year, 2 years in. You haven't done a lot of deals. And if you have, great job. You're probably part of a team or something, okay? But for the most part, if you're a new agent, qualify them because you want to build that relationship. They probably called 2, 3, 5, 10 different agents to try to get a deal for them to buy. So how are you going to stand out from the crowd? Well, first of which, pretend you've been doing this a long time. Okay. Act as if, okay, yeah, no problem, Michael, you're the investor. Hey, Michael, yeah, no problem. I can definitely find you a property. What's your criteria? What areas do you want? So I'm more specific on exactly what to find you. And by the way, go ahead and shoot me over that proof of funds. So I know when we do find one, I'm going to call you and say, hey, listen, Michael, this is a great deal. Hopefully it works within your parameters because I already know this because you told me you need to make at least 20, 25% return on your money, whatever the case, whatever you're going to be investing in, right? So if I have proof of funds for you, Michael, when we find something, we're going to throw an offer in because the market's super competitive. Mm-hmm. You do want that investment property, don't you? Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. I do, Omar. Damn, I haven't heard this from another realtor at all. Okay, great. Well, this is why I want to have all of my ducks in a row before we go out and start looking, because your time is valuable and so is mine. Now, I come to you that way, Michael. You're going to be like, damn, all right. Mm-hmm. Like, he actually knows what the hell he's doing or she is doing. Mm-hmm. Asking the criteria, what areas you want to be in, 1 story, 2 story. You want a crazy fixer? Do you want $30,000, $40,000 worth of repairs in this property? Location's key.
Yeah.
Are you B plus? Are you B location? Are you C plus location? Obviously, as you go down that ladder, the likelihood of an investor wanting a C location might be slim to none. But if you fix it, make it look nice, and you can create a profit, mm-hmm. then you'll end up buying it. So before you go out and ask for all this stuff, you have to know your market of where it's at. Like if this investor, you're coming into our area, Michael, I'm going to say, what area do you want? Do you want to rent it out? Do you want to flip it? Those are the 2 things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. If you're asking me to wholesale the deal, that's not likely.
Yeah.
Like like now knowing what I know, back then, nobody called me and say, hey, Omar, do you have any deals that you want to wholesale? No, I don't, because I'm going to sell them to somebody else, whatever the case. I don't know you. There's no rapport.
All right.
Build the rapport with the investor, show him what you're doing, okay? And make sure that you stand out over the other 10 people that he's probably talking to. So do your homework, ask for the qualifying aspects of it, and then get to work.
Yeah. Yeah, when I think about being that agent, getting that call, because I talk to him all the time. There's a Saturday, Robert Kiyosaki or other event, and 1,000 people run out. They're suddenly calling themselves investors. I
Right.
feel for agents because there's really two problems I see. One is you never know which investor is going to do repeat business,
True.
right? That's the problem. That's the wrinkle in all of this. Because if you were if you were an agent and you locked me down early, we would have done hundreds of transactions, right? That would have been a good relationship to have 20 years ago. But you just don't know, right? You don't know which one. So really what you're measuring as an agent is the opportunity cost of that phone call. So that's why I loved how you qualified it, right? You're stepping up, you're taking control, you're being different, you're asking criteria, proof of funds, because what you're doing is you're treating every phone call the same. You are going to wash out half of them because they're going to tell you, oh, I don't have any money. Like, okay, well, call me back when you do, right? Or they're not going to know what they're looking for. They're going to be vague. You're going to educate them, but you are going to, it won't be perfect, but you're going to wash out 50 or 60% of the people that would have ultimately wasted your time. And as an agent, time is your opportunity cost. So that's an amazing qualifier. I think you nailed how to treat that phone call.
Sweet. I hope it helps, guys.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It should for all your realtors out there that are listening.
And again, realtors, you've got to take the phone call, right? Because you just never know which buyer is going to be a repeat buyer, right?
100%. And you know what? There was a gentleman by the name of John. I won't say his last name. He was a repeat investor for me.
Yeah.
And he's the one who I would see the HUDs back then before it changed to the closing statement and the HUD one. And I would find him the deal. He'd fix it up. Lipstick on a pig is what we called it. And then he turned around and sold it. And I was making $4,000 on a commission check, and he was making like $55K. And I'm like, I did that for about 4 or 5 times, and for him. And I said, I'm smarter. I can go find more deals. Why?
Yeah.
And then I became the investor literally after that. And I said, nope, this is game over. I'm making the $40,000, $50,000 checks now.
That's why you are the real estate entrepreneur. That's awesome.
That's it, man.
Well, thank you for today, man. This has been great. 4 conversations. I appreciate you. You have a wonderful week.
You too. Thanks, Michael.
Bye.